Leagues is finally here. We're not gonna rerun the intro again, we did that in episode 1. Let's get straight into day 2 progression, because a lot happened today and a lot of interesting methods were discovered. Enjoy. Oh, there's level 30 in any skill. Sorry if the screen's a little bit laggy, I'm also editing episode 1 right now, so that's why the graphics look a little bit worse, but that is 60 mining coming in, which is also a nice little task. Beautiful. So what you're telling me is if I pickpocket this hero, even without the level, I get the points. That is hilarious. Yeah, that's great.
See, it's fucking hilarious, dude.
That is fantastic. As you could tell by my voice, it is morning, and that means we can collect some honey. This, as I said in my previous video, if you add woad leaves to these beehives, is incredible experience. As you can tell, I'm just zooming up. I think this is less good for me, as I don't have... Oh, I forgot my woad leaves. I'm such a nupty. Because I have the relic, but if you didn't pick the farming relic, this is definitely what you want to do early on. I can't really claim that much, but I just want to set it on the timer that I can do this every single morning and do it that way. But oh my god, this is really good. So I got 39 to 49 farming from just those beehives. And like I said, those are not the fully stacked beehives because I don't exactly know how they work, but I believe it's something like every hour or so you get like honey from it, and the longer it's in there, the more honey you get. But that is pretty decent, to be honest. And like I said, probably better for the people who didn't get farming frenzy, but still, it's nice to do early on. The higher level, the earlier, the better. So yeah, let's fill them up again and probably never do them again. All right, let's open these geodes, which is also a task for just 10 points. But let's be honest, we're getting so many, but I should really add these to the storage. I should have open these at the storage. But yeah, 3 points. And we're going to see if we can clean up some tasks that were hard to do day 1, like the shearer quest that is changed in RuneScape 3. So let's try and do that. Who would have thought that shearer would be a competitive quest in leagues? Well, at least the pen is empty now, so we can actually do it. But it's quite funny to think about that. I could literally not do this yesterday because there were too many people trying to shear the black sheep. In RuneScape 3, by the way. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I won the competitive... Bro, I can tell you that I'm not awake just yet. I won the competitive session of shearing black sheep is what I was trying to say. Holy moly. Anyway, for today, we just continue on with the league's task list on the wiki, because in my opinion, that's the best way to go about it. And it's the most fun to me, so that's all that matters, right? Fun. Armor. Oh, iron armor boots and iron gauntlets is what I forgot. There we go. Now we got a set of full iron full helm, iron plate body, iron plate legs, iron gauntlets, iron armor boots, iron kite shield. Without any upgrades. Yeah, these are without... what? Huh? I am confusion. I'm not live, so I can't ask Twitch chat, but as far as I know, I've got everything on, bro. What's going on? Okay, that's kind of strange. Oh, that's really strange, because I put the armored boots on afterwards. It didn't work. That's a very interesting one. Or maybe because I had other gear on. I don't know. But regardless, we got the task. But I'll file that as a bug report because I don't think that's supposed to happen. Hey, beautiful. Don't forget to leave a like on the video to help me out and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10k subscribers by the end of the year. It's much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, apparently Impipe Ropes is also a task, which is very nice. I'm going to see if I can actually take on the Lesser Demon in the Wizard's Tower. Although I think it's weak to range and not weak to magic. Although in RuneScape 3 that doesn't really matter. But early game it slightly matters. So let's try. Otherwise it's time to queue, boys. It's time to queue as a proper old school player. The Lesser Demon is done. There he is. Also good XP. But mainly getting... Oh, I could have gotten better gear there. But we got the Lesser Demon kill, which gave us 30 points. That's actually a free 30 points, to be honest. All right, there comes the 1000 ores. If you want to do this quick, go mine some pure essence, because they do count. And you mine 4 at a time. So I just mined 400 essence in like no time. That's not a bad shout either. If you use your teleport relic to actually unlock all the lodestones. Like, sure, you might not need them anymore because of your... Wait, where's this lodestone again? Oh, there it is. You might not need them anymore because you have your teleport relic, but at the same time, they're still points. Like, every lodestone is 10 points. And 10 points... Wait, is this one not 10 points? Nah! Scammed, bro! Absolutely scammed. Okay, so apparently not all lodestones are actually points. So that kind of sucks. I just spread false information. Wow. But still, for the ones that are points, it still works. It still applies. Friendly reminder for anyone doing Vampire Slayer, you can get a garlic upstairs where you start the quest. In old school, the quest actually ends with you killing it, but in this game, you need to report back, which makes sense. But there we go. We get magic experience, which will get us to level 40 magic, which is very nice. Ah, beautiful. Did we get 50 quest points as well? I actually don't know. Yeah, so we got 2 league tasks, which is beautiful. Also, that means another die. For some reason, I always say die instead of dice. Is it like die? Isn't like the multiple? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We get more money. It's another 250k. And a blue beret, which is another fortunate, which will be nice. Oh, wait. We don't need components because we're gonna get perkvention. All right, on to the next task. Bro, I'm gaming the game, bro. There's a nice bleed on the fucker. That Demon Slayer done, which gives us combat XP lamps, which I think we actually want to put in defense because we want to get some defense levels. It's not a lot, but hey, every defense level is 1. There we go. Perfect. But that is another one. Like, I was just saying to chat as well. Like, this is one of those tasks that you see on the task list where you're like, ugh, can't be us doing it when you're tired. But when you are awake, then it's actually not too bad. We gotta take revenge from yesterday, dude. The Black Unicorn revenge arc. Oh, if only I could have save spotted yesterday like this, dude. God damn it, man. Oh well. We got it regardless. Could have gotten this task yesterday. It would have taken a little bit longer, but we wouldn't have gotten it. But there we go. That is the Black Unicorn slain. We're now going to offer some bones at the altar because that's another task. And then we are done the wilderness. For now, we go on to whatever is next. We're getting towards the more 30-pointers now, which is nice. We will need that for this. Fun, fun, fun. This is the fun live stream, bro. Fun in my medieval point-and-click video game live stream. With the ooh piece of candy mindset. Yeah, but the ooh piece of candy mindset is where you will probably encounter the weirdest things, which is cool. Like, I hope that chat comes with, like, cool strategies like this one, because catching 200 crayfish is really, really quick for this task. So if you want to do that, you want to do that task because it's an easy task for an easy 30 points. Definitely do it, because that took me less than 10 minutes to do. Probably roughly around 5. I said this yesterday as well, but it's so cool to see just things populate. Look at how many people are here, dude. Mr. Chair. Like, it's so good. It is so good to see so many people. But yeah, I just wanted to mine 1 orichalcum, and I wanted to get 70 mining as well, which I don't know if this will be my fastest way. But apparently there's also a task for 50 orichalcite ore, which will probably be 80 points. And even if it's 30 points, that's points. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 3 actually, because we got 3 tasks in total. Right, that is 80 points for orichalcite. I'm not going to get my level 70 skill because, bro, I just want to get tasks done. And it will come eventually. Is there anything for mining runite ore? No. So it's 64. I'm going to make me for plate body upstairs. Then move on to whatever is next. Oh, so it does work. There we go. A plate body down here in Draenor. Like, that is a free 80 points, and you only need 30 smithing for it. So I would say try and go get it. Are these actually better, the igneous ones? Don't know. I think if you want to farm archaeology supplies, you just might want to do the lower tier rocks, because you get a lot more then, I suppose. But yeah, good to know. Crazy that I just made protox on a sawmill, man. Yes, he died before I did. Sit. 30 defense. I need to get 50 combat. There's also a full set of Batwing equipped, which is another 30 points. But yeah, we need to get combat level 50. I'm actually going to do some quests now, because I do think that is just the fastest way for me to get my level. So the first quest is the good old witch's house, which will give us a buttload of HP levels, which will be nice to have a little bit of a higher HP level. Okay, that is so much fun to do. Holy moly. Okay, that was great. That was actually great. Okay, let's see how this goes, because I don't think you can save spot these in RS3. What plugin is the one that grays out and highlights clickables are blue? If you go to settings, gameplay, additional settings, and accessibility setting, it's called high contrast mode. You just set it up a little bit. But the way to do it with a button is by going to controls and have toggle high contrast mode. I have page up, and then I just can see what is interactable and what isn't, which really helped me. I'm having a wonderful day, but especially now because I just obtained level 43 HP, but also combat level 50, which was the stat that I wanted to get. Perfect. Guys, don't forget to make your wood boxes when you don't have the woodcutting relic, because the wood box you can fill with wood, and you can upgrade it with like other tiers like oak and then willow, etc, etc. And then the upgraded tier is pretty much the name of the wood box is what you can store in them, and the higher you get, the more you can store in them as well. It's just really nice. It is genuinely really nice. No longer Batwing Boomer, I'm now Mystic Mike. Nice, bro. I can nearly be a Mystic Mike, but I don't want to spend the money, I think. Or actually, I might do. Before we go do the Stronghold of Security, which is, by the way, 30 whole points. We're now also getting points for what we just did, which is beautiful. So, we're going to move on to the Stronghold of Security. Pick the only right boots. And then move on. By the way, this can store like 100 logs, I believe. I don't know. I should know this. I'm a trim completionist player, but I actually don't. Haha. Wait, can I use the teleport? I don't think I can. Oh, I can actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why that is, why I can use it, but you can just use the teleport. You just zoom through it. Oh, this one doesn't give points. Only the diary time. But it says it here. Oh, wait. It's the Stronghold of Player Safety. Is that the other one? I mean, still, this is a free 10k. But just click in on the teleporter. Oh, the cockroach one. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll do that one in a second then. Wait, why can I not take a shortcut through this level then? I was going to complete it anyway, but damn it. I wish I took this route as a kid, but I never did. I always went that way around for some reason. Of course we're taking the colorful ones. But this apparently isn't the one. We need to do the other Stronghold. Alright, the player security one, which is one that I have done many a times as well. There's a tunnel behind the poster. Ain't no way. Who would have thunk there was a tunnel behind the poster? And then we just high contrast mode again to find the stairs, which isn't functioning here. Yeah, you just need to make your way through here to the other side, and then you get another 10k, but also an experience lamp. Oh no, I need to go to this jail door, but it doesn't open. How did you do it again? Do I remember? Yes, you went up, and then you go into the big one here, and then you flick the old lever. Oh my god, I still remember from back in the day, dude. Let's go! And now we can open up the jail key door. And then we search here. And then we open the treasure chest. And that's where we get the 30 points for. But also 2 antique lamps. Oh, we can use it on anything. Hold up. Let me be smart. I think by using summoning, I will get a task as well. Because that was my only... Yeah. There we go. Level 5 in all skills. Easy game. Anyway, when you want to do the offering bones task and you don't want to collect the bones like I do, just walk around here, gather the bones, and rinse and repeat. Oh, there are bones there as well. Whoopsie. Anyway, you could just stand in here and do it instead of walking around. But that should be the 25 bones offered coming in a moment as well. There it is. Easy 10 points. And yes, as of me recording, clicking on any elder tree to get the task for 200 points still works. I obviously already got it. It might take a while for it to register, but it does work. 30 points. I should have done this in combination with getting the 200 fish. But hey, we live and we learn. We got it regardless, and we can cook it here as well. So we're going to get the 50 salmon one done now. But yeah, I've always had a lot of nostalgia for this place, especially just cooking your fish here, dropping it, and then just going on fishing. I love it, man. It's just so good. Remember how I was fishing salmon? Yeah, so I was talking to chat, and we just decided to go do some dungeoneering. So we're gonna have some fun, hopefully, doing dungeoneering, and we shall go from there. I know, fun and dungeoneering. Those are two words that usually don't go together, but here we go. We're currently 28 dungeoneering. We did a medium floor in like roughly 10 minutes. 37 dungeoneering. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty decent. Yeah, let's do another one, chat. So every single time that I do any game mode, I always get lured into the idea that dungeoneering is fun. Because that's what all the gamers always say. And I always come to regret it. Because dungeoneering is just not a fun skill. Alright, well that's dungeoneering for me then. I always want to like it, but I just can't, man. Like, it's just such a shit skill, man. It's so shit, but at least we got 40, which looks nice on the stat menu. We'll return to this at some point, because we probably want to get it 99 or 120. But there's a reason why I call this lamponeering in the main game. On to the tasks again. Thank you for the gales. Catch 50 salmon. Slight distraction in between, but we got it. Time to go to Anachronia. Oh, wow. Teleport using Lawrence. Okay, that's 30 points. I did not know that. Free 30 points. I just wanted to quickly go to Varrock. Because if we talk to Horvik again, where are you, Horvik? You should sell me a full set of steel armor. I don't know if we need the guide shield as well. No, we don't. Nice. 60 points, just like that. Equipping a set of Mithril armor is also 30 points. Let me just see if adamant is also points, bro. Oh, it is. Okay, nice. So every tier of armor is actually points, which is good to know. Easiest points in my life. Green D-eyed chaps, green D-eyed body, green D-eyed coif, green D-eyed boots, green D-eyed feet braces. Nope, you can actually wear it, which is also a task, which I didn't know. But that's good that all the armor sets are tasks, but I can't wear blue D-eyed. It's interesting that you only need defense levels for it, because I'm like 15 range wearing green D-eyed, but okay. So, for the uninformed gamers, which might be some of you, here's a minigame called Herby Werby. Like right here, well, it's not banked back at Will, Anachronia, but it's like right here. You can walk there from the base camp, and whilst you wait for the base camp to get the resources to build the lodestone, you want to do this minigame. This minigame is very simple. You look at the Call of Duty named persons, people, thingies, like Roach, and you click on the green ones to get Herbal XP. And you'll get a lot of Herbal XP. You can do this once a week because it's a weekly. You can also get Fire Making XP here, but just don't do it. It's free Herbal XP, dude. I mean, it's good early on. So, McTavish, let's go. Once you got higher Herbal level, there's not really a point in doing this. Once you get supplies and stuff. Well, that was a... Wait, how much? That was a 10-pointer task. We run from 17 to 35. And we get another 10 point for searching underneath that skeleton. So... we are gaming gamers. When you get a Wicked Hood, just know that you can withdraw essence from it. That will help you to get this task done. Because you need to craft 100 runes in total. This makes it a lot easier to get it done. Can I just go to Brimhaven Dungeon? Yeah, if you have the skull, just teleport to Brimhaven Dungeon. Because there's a snake here, which is 10 points. You can also pick a pineapple here, there, which is 10 points. And then you can enter the Brimhaven Dungeon by paying Mr. Scamlord for another 10 points. That's 30 points in 10 seconds. And you have the lodestone activated. Well, you should have the lodestone activated. I do now. And not to forget the Pick the Seaweed task, which is also an achievement diary, which a lot of old school players should be familiar with. Let's see if it works the same as it does in old school. As long as you drop them and then pick them up, you'll be getting them back. Yep, it does work the exact same way. You gotta love RuneScape. Pick me, mom! I wanna be in the video! Hello! By the way, it's so nice seeing all the love that I get in game, man. Like, if you see me in game, please say hi. If I ignore you, I probably just didn't see the message. But just follow me. Keep following me and just spamming me if you want to talk to me. Because I would like to... That's another wilderness event done. 28... I went from like 6 to 28 hunter. Nice. Did we finally get ashes? Yes, we got Infernal ashes. We might actually be able to get 43 prayer. Let's go. Yes. Okay, still don't know what to do to Black Sabbath. Like, they're good for disassembly, but I'm going to get prevention, so I don't need it. Yeah, I think we should be fine. I think we should generally be fine. Yeah, there it is. 43 prayer, which unlocks the protection prayers, which is nice, because I can add some more keybinds, which is very nice. Oh, we even got 44, but also I was actually on the task for protect melee, which is 30 points. That's a free 30 points, dude. Like, look, freest 30 points in my life. There it is, the 30-minute timer that will reshuffle the amount of points needed, which I think I'm either already at tier 4 or I'm like really, really close to tier 4. So, whilst I was playing, they changed the amount of points needed for a tier. Tier 4 is now 3,500 points instead of 5,000. Tier 5 is now 6,000 instead of 10,000. I will show it on screen. This is actually really nice because this allowed us to unlock the 4th tier of Relic. Wait, so it was 3,500 points for the next Relic then, yeah? Guys, I'm still short, man. Can we get it in this 30-minute timer? So that means that we need a total of 170 points in half an hour, surely. Oh, it actually is true, bro. That's a 50 times. Bro, let's see if there's any other pickpocketed thing, because that is nutty. So just spam click that 50 times. They might fix that, to be honest, but there we go. 50 bright energy. I'm trying to rush this so bad. I'm gonna mine something with a rune pickaxe, which will give me 30, and then 50 dragolith will give me 80. I think I should be able to do that in 15 minutes, so let's quickly send it. There it is. Mine 50 dragolith, but more importantly, if I click on this, it now says 3,500. And after this update timer, that means that I've unlocked my next relic. But until then, I failed, bro. I failed to unlock tier 4 the actual hard way. I'm a pleb, bro. I'm a disappointment. But anyway, that is kind of nice that they are changing that, because quite frankly, yeah, there was a little bit of a big gap between tier 3 and 4, especially because tier 3 relic doesn't really give you any more opportunities to get more points. Like, if it was one that gave you more points because, you know, it's a combat relic or it's something that just has a lot of tasks attached to it, then there's not really a problem to it. But it's a teleport relic that doesn't really give you any point besides maybe some lodestone. So I do think this is a good change, and let's see how leaks will feel afterwards. Relics. Rejuvenated, Production Master, or Clue Connoisseur. Production Master is good with producing everything at once, but dude, the Globetrotter outfit, meaning that you can teleport to any clue location infinitely, swap what clue steps you're getting, you get an extra casket, and just the sheer amount of collection log slots you can complete with this is just great. It's tier 75 hybrid armor. Wait, what? You're telling me Globetrotter is tier 75 hybrid armor? Once you have 75 defense, yes, it will be tier 75 hybrid armor. Oh, we're just gonna live in Globetrotter now, bro. That is our new gear. Let's actually take this for a spin, because this is the relic I was looking forward to the most, because I love clue scrolls. But there's one thing I do want to check. It's the Toolbelt. We got everything, but does that mean we got like Seedicide and Herbicide and Bone Crusher? Yeah, we do. We pretty much got everything. We also got a Charming Imp, which automatically picks up Summoning Charms. So that is huge. So make sure to set this up so it actually doesn't crush like all the bones you really want to. But this is the most free experience you're gonna get by just playing the video game. Wait, we even get the gold accumulator? Really? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. The gold accumulator automatically picks up money for you. That is fantastic. I completely skip past that, but yeah. Okay, I still need to fill my hidey hole, so that is good to know. So we just swap the clue to something where we don't need a hidey hole. This is a bit tedious, and probably long term you probably want to fill the hidey holes, but it's where you have nothing equipped. I can do that because I can just take everything off. Perfect. You just teleport everywhere with your outfit. Oh, this is going to be fun, man. This is going to be fun. So we're going to open the easy casket and get a fortune component, which is a collection log. We just get runes. Oh, you get talismans from this as well, which is kind of nice because that means I don't have to go get them. There's an Earth Battle Staff. There's an Adamant Shield G, Green Dragonhide Chaps. This is also like money and alks and stuff. Oh, that's fortunates galore, dude. Yeah, that's 3 fortunes in one go. I'm happy about that because we can also get maximum amount of clue rolls. So, oh yeah, I get increased clue scrolls now as well. Whilst I'm just mining whilst mining Gemrock whilst I'm having dinner. But of course, the amount of clues that I get from like mining and stuff will also be increased. Oh, that's good to know. All skilling for that matter. Okay, 2 more mediums. So, oh, we got a master clue. Oh, we're gonna do the master clue. We are gonna be doing the master clue. Absolutely. And we get collection logs after collection log. Let's do the freaking master clue, dude. This is gonna be fun. Okay, that took longer than I liked it to, but that is 80 points for completing a master clue scroll. But now the fun part, opening it. Also, I found something else really cool out, but we'll get to that in a second. Pajama bottoms, prayer renewals, onyx bolt tip, those are alks. Battle staff, those are alks. We got some weapon poison. Not bad. Supply-wise, pretty decent. I mean, just one unique. Oh my god, though, dude. Oh, bag of clues. Oh, bag of clues. That's actually good. No, that's actually good. Usually that's bad, but that's good. Hijack Bull Tips is Alex for 100k flat cash. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, I guess we just keep on doing clues. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I thought it was a bag of clues as in like a box of clues, but it's a bag of clues. This is a rare. But there are 2 things I want to show you. First of all, if you have the Globetrotter outfit, you have all these teleports infinitely, which are pretty nice. But even more important, you also have a shop where you can spend clue points. And with clue points, you can also buy clue scrolls. So you can actually cycle through some clue scrolls by doing clue scrolls, which is a lot of fun. So we're gonna do one more, and then I'm done. Then we're gonna do something else again. Let's open them. Oh, we got even more. Thankfully, in RuneScape 3, everything goes to the bank. So even if we don't get our Bob shirt, black crossbow, these are all just collection logs, dude. And they will all eventually come into play whenever we do have our task completed. But I want to try and figure one more thing out before we move on. There we go. Soul searching, done. Normally, you can only do the Gate of Elidinis on a later date, but it is unlocked quite early on. And there are 2 things that we can do here, because we need to start the kill. We can actually try and do the kill, which, I mean, is something completely different. Doing this AFK in the game, like in the main game, as far as I know, is like 200k XP an hour. I could just sit here and nothing will happen. So yeah, this is a very fast way to train crafting. But one thing that I am kind of curious, well, you do get hit actually, but then you just go back into the kill and do it again. It is good. Like after that first bomb. But I'm kind of curious if you actually get good experience from cleansing this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you do. Although, over here, you actually do need to do mechanics. Anyway, but I'm dead. Anyway, but that is good experience as well. So that is good to know. It's a good trading spot, but it's kind of active. Is that good XP? Oh, yeah, it's 1,000 XP per add to it. Okay, that's pretty good. And you have this action button, which you normally use to attack her with. But let's actually try and cleanse one of these. I don't have food on me, so that's going to be fun. Because once you actually cleansed it... By the way, I haven't even cleansed one of them, and I went... Look at how many levels I'm getting. We need to stand here, because otherwise she's going to hit me. But we can also mine it. And that XP is also insane. But one thing I want to try is this. I get hit behind the barrier, by the way. But I'm just testing some stuff. The agility XP here is pretty decent as well. Like... That is kind of nutty, what I just did. So yeah, the Gate of Elidinis at tier 4 is good experience, bro. Thank you very much for this quest. That will give us just a few thieving levels, 34 thieving, which is what we needed. Because now we can easy pickpocket men. Oh, that actually gives us 1,000 total as well. But it also gives us a nice attack level of 49 as well, in just one go. Perfect. Oh, I have the Infernal puzzle box now. I just realized I have the Infernal puzzle box. That means that my adrenaline will no longer drain. Also, whenever I do combat in the wilderness, I have extra damage and take less damage. Oh, that is humongous. Oh, okay. He couldn't even attack me, dude. I'm so used, especially in old school, to have to lure him behind a tree and do it that way. But hey, that is a Tree Village done. If you don't pick the Fairy Flight Relic, you can actually do this quest. And that is such good experience, as you will see in just a moment. There is another quest done, which will give us 56 attack. Now onto the Grand Tree quest. That is the Grand Tree done, which gives us a big agility lamp for 63k, which gives us like over 40 agility. Yeah, 46 agility in one go. A combat lamp, which is going to go on magic, which gives us 147k magic XP, which gets us 58 magic, which now allows us to alch. And we also get another magic lamp, which will give us another level to get 59 easy peasy. And that's the questing for today. Done. Let's finish off with some tasks. That is 60 magic, which is lovely. We're now going to train to 50 defense, so we can wear our mystic gear. And once we can do our mystic gear, we're going to go get our mage cape and our gothic staff, because it's a tier 60 staff, and that's the best staff that we can get. Yeah. that was pretty easy. Something else? Okay. I can select which gold I want to be with. I always select the same one, bro. That took no time at all, dude. Holy moly. RuneScape 3 Easy Scape? Always spray at the statue of Saradomin, dude. Because Sarah Cape is best cape. Especially with mystics. It is a good, man. Oh, that's actually a 30 pointer as well. I knew that. That's why I did it. Why I did this is because I wanted to get the Saradomin staff, which is my best tier 60 weapon that I can get. And as far as I know, they have like the same stats. So use the Sarah staff. The Gothic staff is better for a spec, but I can't be asked unlocking the spec. So yeah, we got our new best in slot magic weapon. And it is time to do some tasks again. Let me put you guys on for a moment. If you go to the grouping system, make a group, click on Liberation of Mascot, few selected, and then update group, which it doesn't show for me right now because Liberation of Mascot is already selected. You teleport here. You can walk east, and once you're there, you can open this shop, and with the infinite stock, you just have, you know, infinite potions of everything. You can just buy it, especially if you have infinite money. You're good, but I just need some good food, so I'm right here to buy some food. It's expensive, but once you got good money, it's worth it. Got it, Ash, 4 tasks to you. Yeah, no, but it's effort, and well, I mean, you know, we can like pick it up and then just like, and then you could just do this whilst we're attacking. Yeah, I guess that's not the worst thing to do. Oh, water talisman, it's there. Whilst we're here, we also got the 25 scattered ash. Bro, why did it take so long to get a water talisman, man? Oh well, we got it. We can now craft some runes. Let's do it. All right, that is 2 tasks done. Craft a water rune, but also craft 50 water runes. So that's 40 points in one go. Was it worth it? Sure it was. Right? Surely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. At that NPC, which you can also use to travel to Ashdale, you can claim these things, but as far as I know, they have a special attack, and there's a task to do a special attack. That is 30 points, just like that. Also, I guess this is my best in slot ring. The strategy works, gamers. We buy sardines here and cook them on the furnace there to get the 100 or 200 cooked fish. And there is 200 fish cooked for 30 points, which is kind of nice. By the way, this is also a really good early game cooking method for anyone who doesn't want to fish. But I mean, in Leagues not so much, but actually in the main game, this is actually pretty good to get early cooking levels because it's very cheap. You just have to wait for the store to actually restock. Let's attack Greater. I always forget that they visually updated Greater Demons. They look better now, although it's so dark that you can't see it, but whatever. That's only 10 points, man. I mean, getting there was 10 points as well, so it's actually a 20-pointer, but they really cook with the new crafting guild, by the way. Like, it actually looks really good. But that is 30 of the freest points, but look at how beautiful the new crafting guild is, dude. And at some point, we will be doing Star Bloom crafting here, but we don't have Star Bloom to eat just yet. But we'll get to that late game. 30 more points to get 4k total, and then go sleep, dude. Well, I actually need to edit the video, but then go to sleep. There's a Tsar killed for 30 points, right? Yes. Okay, nothing happened, so I was like, hold up. I got it right? But yeah, that is a 4k, and I think that this would have been the threshold for the original tier 4. But how did we do it? These are the stats for today. I think we made some good progress, and obviously the most important stat of them all is that we actually did unlock our 4th relic tier. And we are well on our way, kind of, to our next one. But I should be able to get 2k points tomorrow. That should definitely be doable. We got the clue connoisseur relic now, so we need to find a way to consistently get clues. I mean, as soon as we got the magic relic, that will happen because we can actually slay things, level up, and actually progress through the game. But yeah, we are doing well. And I really hope that you are still enjoying all the progress being made. If so, don't forget to leave a like. Thank you for all the support in the first episode. It was the best performing video ever on my channel. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that this one can even do half as good in the same time period. So much love. Thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like. And my name's Chevalric. See you guys in my next video. Kapow.